Hey, how's it going? Today I wanted to do a video on finger picking versus alternate picking with the guitar pick. Which is better? And that really depends on you, I guess. I like to play, if you've watched some of my videos, you know I like to play 70s rock on the acoustic guitar. And some of the songs that are done are finger picking songs. And I'm just not a big fan of finger picking for me. I've done that before. I've finger picked many times. And I've done a lot of songs in the past where I did finger pick. I haven't practiced it in a while, but I do, you know. But you can tell that's rough because I do not finger pick anymore. I do alternate picking with the guitar pick. And I'll tell you why. I think it sounds better when you're playing live or for a small group. I just think it has a brighter, crisper, kind of a, I don't know, I don't want to say full sound, but it's it's unique. You know, one thing about it is a lot of people don't see someone alternate picking a finger picking song, which is actually kind of cool. So, and the way you do that is you don't really say, okay, this is the string you hit up and down and you hit this string. You just hear the song. Remember, I play by ear and I kind of talk a lot about ear playing. You hear the song and then you just kind of figure out a picking pattern and then you just replicate that. Do it over and over and over until you become real comfortable with that, and then you've got your picking pattern. So like this song here, and I'm sure you'll know it. Okay, see, that was just alternate finger picking to play and sing that song, and that's the way I like to do it. Now, there's nothing wrong with finger picking that song. I just prefer using a pick because I think it sounds better. This song. Climbed a mountain and I turned around. See that? That's the way I hear it finger picked. And I'm doing the alternate picking. And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. So you can see, I just think that sounds better. And I'm not knocking or dissing the finger pickers. You know, there are some songs that absolutely require finger picking. Can't do it otherwise. But for kind of 70s rock on the acoustic guitar, I think 95% of those songs could be played with alternate picking. And I think they sound better. Now, I haven't practiced this in a while, so I don't know how it's going to come out. Yeah, see? The other thing about when you pick like that, when you go into the part that See, I didn't have to go searching for a pick, or I didn't have to pick it with, my finger, because when I went from the picking part to the strumming part, I have my pick. So sometimes, I know some guitar players keep it in their mouth. That's fine as long as you're not singing. But since I play and sing the song, mouth's not going to get it. And if you've got to reach somewhere and grab the pick or pick it up somewhere to start your strumming pattern, it's awkward to me. So being able to do alternate picking and strumming in the same song with the pick always in your hand works for me. The other thing is, I like the sound of the pick. I like the brightness of that versus the finger picking. To me, finger picking always sounds a little bit dull. Unless you're using, finger picks, which I have that too. I have finger picks for all of my fingers that I've used when I used to finger pick. I would put picks on there because I like the brighter sound of the pick. So that, to me, that's important. See, that's important to me on the sound. And see, now I'm not saying, okay, I'm hitting that string, down, up, that string. I just know this song, and I heard it, I listened to it, then I just got out my pick, and I started picking alternate strings until I hit what I liked, and then I just did it over and over again until I got the repetition down. And then it just became second nature to do a alternating picking versus using my fingers. Anyway, to me, I vote a guitar pick and alternating picking if you're doing 70s acoustic guitar rock versus, songs that absolutely require finger picking. I think on most songs that are 70s era rock songs that do finger picking, I think you can get away with using the pick, all the time. And the other thing's pretty cool about that, people, especially some guitar players are out there and other people, they see you doing it that way. And they say, man, that's pretty cool. Guy uses a pick. He doesn't use his fingers. It's unique. It's different. Everybody else is finger picking. You're using a pick and you're alternate picking, and people notice that. And I think it sounds better. Anyway, that's my opinion. You know why I do it that way? Because I'm playing it my way and I'm having fun doing it. And that's my motto: play it your way and have fun doing it. So anyway, I hope this video was helpful to you, and have a great day. Oh, I was going to tell you one other thing before I go. If you listen to that video, my first one, starting back at 70, you'll know that I'm actually I live full-time in an RV. A couple of weeks ago, I was up in Western Oregon. Kind of the last video I did about, gosh, I don't remember which one it was. I think it was about the strumming. I was in Eastern Central Oregon, and now I'm kind of working my way down south for the winter, and I'm just north of Reno. And I'm going to be here for a couple of days, and then I'm heading back out, and I'm going to go to another town in Nevada, spend a couple of weeks, and working my way to my final destination down south. And once I get there, I'll post some videos and let you know that's where I'm at. I'm a full-time RVer. I'm in my home right now. I'm in an RV park. Love this lifestyle. But anyway, you're going to see different scenes. Every now and then you might see an RV come by parking. But that's just my life. And I'm just kind of letting you know that's what I'm doing. Anyway, all right. Have a great day. Talk to you later.